What's up, family? Welcome to the Mental Game Podcast. Man, I'm just trying to hold on. I'm trying to fix this thing up right quick. I'm trying to see. Oh, nah, we good. We record. We live. We live. But not live, but we live, man. It is a Mental Monday, and we are recording the podcast. Podcast will either be up tonight or tomorrow. I want to welcome my co-host, old Don,
What up?
old Sambo Jenkins.
What's good?
How y'all doing today, brethren?
I don't like that mental game podcast poster you sent in the group chat earlier.
I didn't do it, man. AI did it. I just gave it the picture. I gave it the picture of the podcast we did last week, and that's what it came up with. It wasn't my idea. It wasn't me. You can't blame me.
It had done with a whole chit.
Yeah.
Like,
We took old school down.
I was like, who is this?
Said, who's this nigga? And then he sent the emoji knocking over boxes and stuff. Who's this nigga? It wasn't me, man. It was AI. It wasn't me. I promise. I wouldn't do you like that, bro.
All right, we good. We got to shape that up a little.
Hmm?
We got to shape that up a little bit.
Yeah. When I was using the free AI thing.
Drink them granny drinks.
Huh? They're clearly Canadian, man. Nah, I ain't no vodka. Oh, the Pinnacle.
Clearly Canadians. Your grandma used to drink.
Yeah. My mama would get them. And she's the grandma. Shout out to Mama D.
Yeah.
Coming through with the clearly Canadian. Nah, man. How was y'all? I know we were supposed to shoot last week, so I'm going to ask y'all about last week. How was y'all week last week?
I done slept since then.
You sound like somebody I know and despise.
Shit.
I slept since then. I'm like, shut your ass up.
Can't remember what we did last.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I already forgot about it.
That's just that we done compartmentalized that. We done put that one in the file, so to speak. You feel me? He's like, oh, that's in the file.
Mm-hmm.
On to another week. Monday.
Nah, for real. Mental Monday.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Well, this topic this week, we talking about empathy. And I remember when I had brought this up to Don, he was like, what? Does that even still exist? I said,
Yeah, man. What is that?
To each his own. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Empathy is described as the ability to understand and share the feelings of somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in a world nowadays where empathy is almost non-existent. You know what I mean? It's like, how do you keep showing empathy in a world that constantly demands our emotional attention? You know what I'm saying? Like, we always getting, you know what I'm saying? Then, we deal with that toxic masculinity deal that basically they be telling you not to feel anything and stuff like that and all that going on, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just ask y'all individually. Like, I'm gonna start with you, Don. What does empathy mean to you? Besides what you told me the other day.
Just saying. Yeah, you showed it to our family, your kids and stuff, but out in the world, doing that is a sign of weakness.
Yeah. I get that too. That's why I was saying that ties into that toxic masculinity thing.
Yeah.
What about you, Sam?
You gotta think when the last time you ever seen.
That he said, I gotta think of the last time. I mean, like, I'm gonna just say this, man. It'd be like, you know what I'm saying? It's rare occasions when empathy even gets, shown to us. So, in a kind of way, it kind of rubs off on us. It's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like a vicious cycle. You know what I'm saying? Empathy don't get shown to us, especially in, like, you know, workplaces, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Sam. What
I
does
mean, the kids, that's about it. Empathize with shit.
Nah, man. I just I don't know, man. There was, yeah. I guess I'm the same way, man. like empathy only gets shown to I'm like dying, family members, and then even sometimes you can't even do that because um with just the way things are going in the world and stuff, like you can't even trust your family nowadays, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I guess we all suffer from being empathy fatigue. I'm tired of being an empath. I'm tired of being empathetic. Tired of showing, what I'm saying, like Don said, showing.
I think it's more of like people don't look at it like that no more because it's more of what you can do for me
Right,
than me
Yeah.
doing it out the kind of my heart with no return. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right, right.
Anything, if anybody show you empathy, it's coming with a return. It better come with
Right.
a
Right,
return.
right. It's the bargain game more of
Yeah,
it's out the kindness of my heart.
I blame Janet Jackson
Why?
that,
because she said, "What have you done for me lately?"
yeah,
Dun,
No.
bro.
dun,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah. Yeah, I blame
Every
Janet.
water system now is a trade off.
Nah, for real.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Then you tell somebody like you do something for them and you don't want nothing in return. They look at you crazy. Like you sure you good?
Yeah.
I'm straight. Like I did this because I fuck with you because I love you, bro. Just take that shit and run with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nah,
people.
man, take this. Nah, bro. Like they don't understand that part no more, man.
What you call that? Like what would you call that? Empathy. I don't know, man. It's like you can't just. I don't, what's that? Scorned? What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it right
As
now.
far as what?
Like you talk about you trying to do something for somebody, and I'm like, you sure? Like, you know what I'm saying? People just not used to good people no more. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
nah,
I be
nah.
running into that. Like I get okay. I give you an example. We run into that. I run into that a lot at work with simple stuff. As like the vending machine. You know what I'm saying? Somebody running through there, like, man, dude, man, you got a dollar? Anybody got an extra 15 cents? This, that, and other? Like, what you need? This, that, and other to get that? All right, here's $1. You sure? Like people ain't used to you being nice to them
Man,
nowadays,
take
man.
this
What the heck
motherfucking
going on?
dollar, bro. What the fuck? Just a dollar.
Yeah, for real. You better take this goddamn $1. I'll get you back. I'll get you back. Hey, what you when I hey, what you want? What you want, man? I do this. I do that. I'm like, man, just take that goddamn $1.
Basically, it comes down to they don't want you to throw it in their face at the end of the day.
Facts.
That too.
Facts. Facts.
That
Facts.
too, bro.
Facts.
They
So
don't
Facts.
that's
want you to
Facts.
come back and be like, ah,
Remember
then
when
you
I
remember
gave you
when I
that $1?
remember when I gave you that dollar? You down and out. I helped the nigga
Yeah,
out.
it wasn't the
See how
funky.
you do
He
me?
was like, it wasn't the funky ass dollar back then. Now it's a funky
Yeah.
ass. That's my funky ass dollar.
it always comes funky ass when it's old to you.
Nah, for
Yeah,
real.
man.
Shit, my dollar wasn't funky when I gave that motherfucker to you.
I
Shit,
gave you a driver's position. This how you treat that. I say that shit
man.
out loud, bro.
Did you say that out loud? Did you say that? I gave you what you wanted
Yeah.
for the
Bro.
viewers in the back, for the secret viewers in the back. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but that's how it
The
go
ones
though.
that's watching, and not subscribing. Oh yeah, man. Make sure y'all subscribing. Make sure y'all sharing with y'all family members. On the Mental Game Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We trying to blow this thing up this year, 2025. You know what I'm saying? Fresh stuff. We trying to blow this thing up. But nah, Sam, you crazy with that one. How, man, what the? I'm losing my question. I had some questions. Like, all right. What are some ways you protect your peace without shutting people out?
I don't know. It's
Boy,
so
that's hard.
I can't even. I don't even know how to call it. Like it's just like a breeze.
Like everybody or the person that's disturbing your peace.
Like, yeah, shoot, anybody. The people, let's just generalize it. The people that intentionally try to disturb your peace. How do you protect your peace without? Well, no, no, no. Well, I guess because the question is like without shutting people out.
With
So I
I
kindness.
don't
guess it's like,
I
what
don't hold everybody accountable for what one person treated me. That's how
did you
For
freeze?
one,
I think you
nah,
freeze.
that's what I meant. I don't if so and so pissed me off, I'm not gonna be mad at the world today just because so and so pissed me off.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, son.
yeah.
Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm about to get on it. A lot of people be like that. This shit kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, if one person piss you off, then you mad with everybody. Like, talk to me. Yeah, that's the right.
Yeah,
That's,
Oh,
it's
I get.
people like
Okay.
that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I know. Okay, I put it like this. I'm like that when it comes to, because I know I give off the term a lot. Birds of a feather flock together.
yeah.
Like, let's just say, a certain group of people that are all under the same umbrella, and they do a lot of hanging out and stuff like that. I'm trying to use the terms loosely, so I don't want nobody to know I'm directly talking about them. But sorry, not sorry. All right, let's just say a management group. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody like that does something to you. I'm gonna be mad at everybody. I'm like, nah. Sam be telling me I'm wrong all the time. He's like, nah, that don't have nothing to
It's
do
not
with,
fair.
huh? Yeah, he be like, that's
It's
not
not
fair.
fair.
This person didn't have nothing to do with him. You don't need to be mad at him. But I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, fuck him too.
Yeah. You putting everybody in a box together. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I do. Okay, I do that because I feel like everybody puts us in the box. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. But,
People intentionally put us in the box. You know what I'm
But
saying? When I say
can't
us, you
fight
know what I
fire for
mean.
fire. Can't fight fire for fire though, bro.
yeah.
If I,
Hey.
what if I build a bigger fire?
You got dare to be different, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I feel. I mean, I'm working on it. I feel. I've fallen short. You know what I'm saying? A few times. I be doing that. I've learned not to. You know what I'm saying? Because what I do now, uh, you know, to protect my peace. You know what I'm saying? I take everything with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking everything too seriously nowadays. You know what I mean? Because I realize that everybody's an individual. You know what I'm
They,
saying?
you be mad and nigga don't even see the bullet
Nah,
come.
for real, for real. Like fuck you, nigga. Like what I do?
Jason said, "Fuck Floyd, fuck
Fuck
Ti."
Floyd, fuck 50, fuck.
Like
What
what
you
he
say?
say,
Fuck
fuck
me
me
for? Nah, that's how I be, son. Cause like I be like, okay, you gotta. I'm an overthinker, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm fine with it. I'm cool with it. I overthink. I overthink most of the time, a lot of the time. So in my mind, and this is me speaking for probably all the overthinkers out there. In my mind, somewhere, somehow, there was a meeting where all these people was in the same place together, probably talking about whatever situation that had to do with me, and
Mm-hmm.
that came out on the forefront. And I be feeling like I don't know why I feel like I got friends in high places like that for somebody to, be like, "Oh no, don't you talk about him like that." You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, not realizing that there's only so much other people can do. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I've been in a situation where like I can't say nothing. There's only so much stuff I can do. You know what I'm saying? My hands is tied, stuff like that. But that's why I started looking at it like that. The Lord working on me. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't
I ain't a
perfect.
bro. Yeah, I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I still got my ways. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with it. But like Eddie Murphy daddy said, beautiful.
Mm.
Why happen if it was vice versa? Somebody mad at the group and the bullet comes for you.
Yeah, and that's what I thought about. That's what I thought about. That's basically what empathy is. You know what I'm saying? Putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. Uh, put yourself in that situation and just seeing what you would do. So that's what empathy is. And that's what we here to talk about today. Um, I had some questions. I don't know where I put my questions. Like I got somebody here moving my paperwork around, man. Like how do we set those boundaries? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to empathy about people we care about, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know, how do we set those boundaries? Look, Don.
What?
Don, like, that's
Like,
a good question.
ain't no. Is it boundary?
You gotta have boundaries, man. You gotta have healthy boundaries, man. You can't let everybody in your emotional space, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because
And how much empathy you know of, or how much you gonna show?
well, because I'm like this. I'm like this. Like I mean, kind of like we said earlier, man. Because like we don't show everybody empathy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And, you know, I don't know. Like, do you feel like we should? You know what I'm saying? Boundaries really? Are we really supposed to restrict empathy to just family and friends? Is that
Nah,
how it's supposed to be?
everybody gets some sort of empathy, kind of, sort of. It ain't like,
I mean, they really cold too. It's just a feeling like you could tell. Like,
let's be
all
regular.
right, bro. Yeah, I feel you. Just try you in a place where you need help. I'm gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? Now, how you use it, that goes back to what we were talking about earlier.
Right.
Cause it depends. It really depends on how you use it. Cause people use it as like a get out of jail free card later on. Like, nigga, you owe me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Nah.
I
For
did for
real.
you today. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
For real.
saying? But you could tell when somebody genuinely need help and when they bullshitting. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
What I always say, man, like how I am, like you got one time to burn me. You know what I'm saying? Family. You know what I'm saying? I can always repair bridges with family. And you know what I'm saying? That counts my in-laws. Well, some in-laws. You
But
know.
that goes to say, with family, you two die. Y'all know certain family members can come ask you for $20 and the other one escape.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah. But see, that's
That's
what I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what you know what I'm saying? That's when like so many times that's why you gotta set those boundaries. That's why you gotta build those like you know what I'm saying? You can have that bridge, but you put a blockade on that mug. Like, yeah, I see you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'll give everybody a chance. Like I always say, everybody gets a clean slate with me. You know what I'm saying?
About that.
You know, Sam's the same way. You know what I'm saying? He came into a situation. I didn't gave him the game on everybody. He still gave everybody that clean slate. Like I'm gonna let you mess. I'm gonna let you show me who you are. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I am with people. As far as showing empathy, as far as respect, loaning somebody $20, all that, man. Like I'm gonna give you that opportunity to show me who you are. Everybody gets a clean slate. I'm not just gonna take somebody's word for it because I'm cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Until they show me who they are. I
man.
don't know
What?
why. Man, I'm looking at my door right now and it's cracked open. It's bothering me. Got my anxiety on 10. Like who's standing right there looking at
That's the act that you're pushing the door.
me? Nah, for real. So I'm like,
See, that's why
But
I take shit personal, bro. Cause I know I'm going to a situation, me about it, and I ain't coming off as no asshole. If I do, it's probably because I'm joking. When you get a situation like y'all know what we encounter, bro, it's forever. Excuse my French, fuck you, nigga. I'm at your neck, bro. I don't play that.
yeah. Nah, for real. Only some people like I just say it, man. The hell with it. The individuals we deal with, and not even on a daily basis, and it's crazy, man. Because I mean, we had the situation we had go on. Like we had a person that's just committed to misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to tell him, man? And
Nigga, man,
it's tough to deal with.
ain't no he committed. That nigga just who he is.
Not for
It's
real.
how he view certain individuals.
And let's
That
talk.
is what
What?
it is.
Okay, let's
or
talk
or
about that. Let's talk. What you said, Don?
or he was misled from the get go.
Nah. Okay, this is the thing with being a grown person, with being an adult. You know what I'm saying? You can't, and that's why I started doing what I do. If I let somebody tell me about somebody and I just believe them, man, that's
Yeah,
Like
that's the part.
that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like am I my own person? I gotta be my own person. You know what I'm saying? I can't let somebody else mold my view of somebody because in turn that person controls you. I'm saying
they,
it's just like the narrative with social media and all this other stuff. People just read the shit and they believe it and not go check the facts or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know what I'm saying? So as a grown person, you know what I'm saying, you can't just take what everybody say, man. You gotta go and research and find out the truth. You know what I'm saying? There's three sides to
Nah,
every story.
it's not.
That side, and the truth.
It's a motherfucker looking at you in your eye
Mm-hmm.
and judging you by a position of power or
Right?
your skin color. That shit racism, bro.
Yeah.
And thinking they are better than you,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what you say, or they think they better than you.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I get that.
Reg- Regardless of what anybody tell them. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker go in there and gloat about you. But as soon as they see you and feel at they position, they are better than you. You will never be higher than them or think higher than them or could be on an intellectual level higher than them, bro. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I hear you. I hear you. Trust me, I hear you.
I just didn't understand why it wasn't all right, guys, what's going on type of deal. Asking questions.
Yeah, like I told you, man. The like I told you, bro. Some people like I don't want. It's like I don't. I don't. I'm trying to say it without saying like what happened, what we. I mean, it's just a situation we dealing with, and you know what I'm saying. It
Hey,
is what it is.
all I'm saying, we didn't have to say it, and the room red was going the fuck on.
Oh
So
yeah.
The room see what we so
Do
everything
it.
is
Okay. Y'all gotta say it at this point. Y'all gotta let everybody know what we talk about at this point, because
the
everybody
nigga
probably,
was racist.
huh?
HR general manager, whatever you want to fucking call his position, that he think he better than that nigga is racist.
I think
But
I
it
put it to
is.
he let somebody put their wheel in the back and they drove the fuck out of him. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like the narrative was put out there. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what's going on. I need you to come back here and fix it.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he came in there misinformed. I do okay, this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. This is what I didn't like. I don't like when people come in already targeting, and I don't like. Me and Don was talking about this. Like, okay, the HR came in at our job and they were talking about PTO and whatever. And already it's, well, if you gonna, you know, call out every Sunday and this, that, and that, like, it was just making it seem like that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, like, basically it was a demeaning situation, and he made it seem like every single one of us in there was doing bad and intentionally
Yeah.
doing bad and at some point gonna do some bad shit. I'm like, I'm looking at you, I'm looking at Sam like, we don't do none of this what you saying. Like I told Don, I say, are we supposed to be here? Are we even supposed to be in this meeting? Because everything that you saying is being done. We ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a person in my position, lateral across the board, that does it. I mean, probably a couple favorites. You know what I'm saying? Did I say that out loud? But, you know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't like that. I don't like when you already have, like Sam said, like, you already got your view of me and you don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I do. You not my manager. You not my supervisor. You don't know what I do. So if you feel like somebody's in here doing some sideways shit, you need to pull that individual to the side and tell them. I know we was
But
talking about empathy, but I know we done got on something else. But so be it. Here we are.
they can't. They say they can't single nobody out.
Nah, yes you can. You know, you got the power to do anything. You the end all be all. That's the
Man,
same thing I say about like another thing I hate. Another thing I hate. I can't stand a boss that sees somebody doing wrong and then goes run to the supervisor. Hey, you go tell him he's doing wrong. Well, you the end all be all. You the big boss on campus. Why you couldn't tell him? You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of that going on too.
It gets delegated.
Yeah, it gets delegated. But like, and I also like I always say, if you, all right, if I said, all right, if I constantly give away everything that makes me me, then what am I? You know what I mean?
A robot
No, I
control.
ain't a robot. I ain't shit. You know what I'm
You,
saying? If I'm a person in charge and I
but
give away all my responsibility, what am I?
oh,
but
you
bro,
made you you
you
you
put
you
this out there.
Huh?
you on station they work.
I ain't
But
shit.
okay. Jay, you put a coupon out there for mental game clothing,
Uh-huh.
and consumers take advantage of it. How you gonna get mad that they found a loophole in your coupon system,
You
bro?
yeah, hey, go back and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sitting there. That the loophole you talking about, that's like set in stone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing you can do about it. It ain't your rule. I just feel like in that situation we talking about, the rules are set. The rules are set. They are what they are. They really can't fix it. They really can't do anything about it. So scare tactics are being used
Exactly.
to make people not want to use it. You know what I mean? Said coupon. You feel me?
Exactly.
So it's what it is, man. I mean,
Honestly, nobody really got what they was talking about. Nigga ain't gotta tell you shit.
That's why I
I
was
tell
asked about that. We was on some other than that. We want to
yeah,
know
man.
something else. We're not even worrying
Yeah.
about what you on that.
Now I want like I it don't matter. Nah,
because
I
what
ain't
we
gonna
was
say that.
talking about, that's why they switched it around to implement us to lose out on that time. That's them beating us to the system, losing out our time. But another department that found a loophole for some shit they try to embed on
On
us.
us, yeah.
You feel me?
Yes, indeed. And then that don't. And then I don't know, man. We got some of the silliest stuff going on.
It's always gonna be
It's always gonna be a what down?
a ping pong effect. They hit it
Yeah,
this way, hit it back the other way. They hit it this way, hit it back the other way.
especially when it ain't right. When things ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? Like situations don't add up. Like it don't make sense. And I'll put this question out there for the viewers, man. All right, hear me out. All right. You know what I'm saying? Your job gives you PTO, right? And for years that said job, you know what I'm saying? It always come around November, December. Certain individuals in a certain area of time is like, you know, everybody take off at the same time because they got to use their vacation time or PTO, whatever you want to call it. So you implement a new system, you know what I'm saying? When everything's changing, you want to implement a new system for people to just juice and use up their time, thinking they not gonna have time. You know, well, so they don't have time at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but they use that. Oh, we can't just do that individual. Why you can't just do it by department? Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have that problem. You know what I'm saying? As drivers, we don't have that problem. Everybody else has that problem, not us. But I digress. I digress. Because we be in a whole rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to figure out how all that related to empathy.
Cause
But
what
what wasn't broke? Why did you try to fix it?
Because they want to take it in the end at the end of everything they want to take it. What am I trying to say? They want to take advantage of us. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what came out of that. You know what I'm saying? It's because I'm with
Nothing.
it. Like everybody else said, nothing changed. It's still the same.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Nothing changed. And
It went from we couldn't take it to if we do take it, we gotta have this, that, and the third
uh,
to uh a
a what?
honor system.
Man,
And just know this guy right here can investigate. And if it's unethical, he fire you on the spot.
Yeah, yeah, yes. So
nah,
now you
I
got
just man,
documents
look,
and notes from mom, and the pastor got to write you a go back to work card and all type of shit.
I mean, he can't make you. By law, he can't.
my thing is this, man. I guess that all boils down to lack of empathy in a job setting. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. I had that. Where was it? Where was it? Nope. That I don't know, man. I'm just. That's why I couldn't be in management where I'm at. I got tired of it. I honestly tried to leave at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got my CDL because I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be. I don't know, man. I just feel like management nowadays is unempathetic, and then you're supposed to have HR to be that kind of bridge between the people
That
and
is it.
management. At least your little shield. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's for you. We don't
Nah,
even have that. You know what I'm
nah, we
saying?
don't even have that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Empathy,
So
empathy is
do you
lost.
do you put energy into it, or do you just let it just roll off and keep moving?
That's a tough one, man, because like you don't want to just lay down and take something that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Paul? You don't want to just lay there and take it. You know what I mean?
No dig.
Especially no, yeah, no diddy, especially if it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? If it's just blatantly wrong, that's just how I am. If something's blatantly wrong, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna sit there and take it. I gotta do something. I gotta do something. I gotta say something. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's just like when I spoke up in the meeting when he was just that's why I say he was just like you dead set on this
yeah.
misunderstanding y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, look, this is what I wasn't even in. I made it a point to say, like, I wasn't even in
Nah,
the meeting where y'all discussed this.
there wasn't no
This is
miss.
what he trying to say.
It was shut up, nigger. Shut up, nigger. That's what it was, bro.
Nah,
That's
for
what
real.
the fuck it was.
Yeah, nah, look, it's like, yeah, it was pressure. It was pressure from the beginning.
Yeah,
Like he wasn't trying to hear you.
the narrative was already told already. This is
Yeah,
what it is.
I agree
They have
with you.
it. We need to do something to stop it. That's just
I
what it
agree.
was.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And it's crazy because like you knew it, man. Like you knew it. You
I knew
just knew
when
it.
first started, it was building up to something.
Mm-hmm.
So he could have just came there and just, hey, what's
That's
going
that's why I said that nigga put his foot in his mouth when he started
Yeah. Nah, for that. But all right. Let me tell you. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all ever feel like some of that stuff be scripted? It's like they already got what they want to say. They probably talk about it. They probably sit there. Hey, all right. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. All right. And then you come in and you say this is this, and I'm gonna say you're wrong. I don't agree with you. I'm gonna
Most
make you look
definitely.
like the bad guy and this that. I be feeling like a lot of times I be feeling like this stuff is scripted. Like you know what I'm saying. Coming from
it was.
I little management group or whatever. I be feeling like stuff be like. I'm like, come on, man. That's why I feel
When
like
we
when
ask
y'all we
off.
huh.
When we ask questions, we throw them off.
Exactly. When you sit there and like, up, here's that banana, and there it goes in your tailpipe. What you got for me now? Yeah, and then that's because I heard like, okay, I was on nights for a couple of y'all meetings, so I couldn't make them. And well, one of the other drivers will come tell me, he was like, man, look, when we started asking this, and this, he just didn't have the answer, and he just canceled the meeting. He just ended the meeting. I'm like,
Yeah,
how'd that go?
because he wasn't prepared for it.
No, that's what I said, bro. That's why I be feeling like these things be scripted sometimes. I was like, man, you don't, like, come on. You like it's like these meetings be like, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and like they just gonna lay down. Like, nah, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Huh? But it's still at the same time. It's never like everybody wants it to be. Everybody screaming democracy, 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 but everybody wants to run everything like a fucking dictatorship.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's not.
It
Like
is.
even if the powers that be think it is, it's not.
It was
You know what I'm
said.
saying? Huh?
It was said already.
Nah, no,
And that's how it's ran.
nah, because we are nah. Even still, you are like sometimes in so many words and so many ways. You got to realize, you know what I'm saying? Like especially in our industry that's dominated by men. You know what I'm saying? Our workplace that's dominated by men is majority men. You know, now it's 90%, used to be 100% men, but now it's 90% men. Like when you start getting disrespectful and you start, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's automatic. I respect the position, you know what I'm saying? Until the position bring me into playing by man rules. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Then it's it's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say this. This is not a plug, but it is a plug. Sometimes we gotta play the mental game. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody gotta realize, the fight is not always gonna be physical. Because they can't beat you physically. You know what I'm saying? Them days is long gone and over. The days of cracking the whip is over. They can't beat you physically. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't even have the gusto to beat you physically. So they're gonna try to get you mentally and try to uh take your morale and all that good stuff. That's how these dudes is fighting nowadays. Trying to make you feel like you less than and all that good stuff. You know what I mean?
And that's when I hung and crap with back. Like, fuck that.
No, man, I just like half the time I don't be paying them no mind, man, because I know, as far as the workplace goes, I know like, look, man, as long as I keep making these, man, as long as I keep making these stops, getting them they stuff that they need and stuff like that, and I stay most of the time, you know me, I stay out their face. Like I don't have nothing to say to them. They don't have nothing to say to me. I pray for you, you pray for me while God fight our battles. Type stuff. So I really just be trying to stay out the way, man. But it's crazy when you try to stay out the way and people be coming for you.
Still
You
get
know what I'm
dragged.
saying? Yeah, I be like that. But my little saying is, don't come for me lest I send for you.
It's always gonna
They
be
still
like
be.
this. It's always gonna be something. Every
Mm,
other different. What it
nah,
was,
okay.
uh pre-trips, break checks. Now it's PTO. So I guess the next one probably be what?
Smiling. Y'all in here smiling too much. Don't be playing that music so loud. I can hear it on the camera. Oh, I thought y'all couldn't hear it. Nah, but so okay, and I say this back to empathy. Now, do you feel like all of this misfortune that goes along around our lives, do you feel like that's played a part in making us numb to being empaths, like having empathy for people, the stuff we deal with from these other people?
Kind of who it is.
Y'all forgive us for yawning, man. We look, this is a Monday. We just got off of work. We was doing all that running and stuff. Y'all
Contagious.
forgive us, man. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I I could be rich and the rules still apply. There's only certain families that's gonna get $20 out of me, bro.
I got you.
I,
I
I,
got you.
I know where they stand and what they path is. You know what I mean. Jay.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying as a whole, like just like outside of family, do you feel like what we deal with from other people has made us numb to being empathetic towards everybody?
Not all situations.
Hmm.
Not all situations.
Yeah.
I
So
Like,
think
say for instance, I would reward somebody at a stoplight hustling for change than faster than a person just sitting there holding a sign. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I get you. I got you.
You ain't gotta clean my windows, but just come get this dollar. You know what I'm saying? Then the person sitting up there, can I get $1?
I got you. Respect that hustle. Like, come
Yeah,
on with, cause like
like
you actually doing
Brian,
something. Like,
instead of standing here with a sign looking for a handout.
I got you. I got you. I think. I mean, my personal opinion. I think so. I think the world has made us numb to being empathetic because of what people do. You know what I'm saying? Plus, we see all this stuff online. Like, you got social media that puts a lot of stuff out there. You know, these reels. You know, you got women fucking over men, men fucking over women. You know what I'm saying? We got situations that happen between us that we hear from each other, that each other experience. And it, kind of makes us put a guard up to everybody. It's hard to be empathetic because we sitting there wondering, like, man, is this person gonna do me like that? Is that person gonna do me like that? So I think in a way, what we go through, what we see online, what we go through at work, you know what I'm saying, what we see going on with our family and friends, I believe that has made us kind of numb to being empaths or being empathetic. That's just my train of thought. That's my take on it. You know what I'm saying? I really do think that uh in a way, it's all done kind of rubbed off on us. You feel me?
it's a cold world.
Yeah, so you can't hold on, Don, you can't tell me that like you ain't never watched the video and was like taken back by it, like, dang man, what this shit can happen to me, you know what I mean?
Actually, I was watching a video yesterday about a teacher named Mr. D. And I felt that because he was a good teacher, everybody loved him. He was more than a teacher, he was more of a friend. But they
Uh-huh.
found cancer. And it
Oh
was
shoot.
like, damn. And he was in the same situation that the other teacher was on him, trying to find dirt on him, trying to get him
Mm-hmm.
kicked out until he learned his situation and then changed his mind, changed his heart.
Right.
So at first,
So
yeah, he didn't feel no empathy until he seen what he was actually going through.
right. So let me fuck your head up real quick. What if I told you that you know what I'm saying, a person in management was affected by that, and that's possibly all right, okay. Do you blame all right, I just say it like this. Do you blame the person for being unempathetic, or do you blame the vicious cycle that caused that numbness, or that person? You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like a vicious cycle. It's like you got a person that's probably empathetic, outgoing, willing to help people, and they got done wrong, and then boom, they pass that on through that little vicious cycle. They start being like that to that person. In turn, that person starts being empathetic, and on and on and on and on. So it all starts somewhere, man. So how do we as people cure that? You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't believe, like, you know what I'm saying? It's all a vicious cycle. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact a person we deal with right now, because I've heard him speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Has been like, he's probably an outgoing person at one point in time, and he probably got done wrong that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and now he feels like being an asshole is the only way to go.
But no, cause you like that. What are you talking about? Because
Hmm.
as a autism outside of work, bad work, you this way. So this is what you portraying, and
Right,
this is what you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do outside of this business. You know,
right, right.
So I'm not just gonna sit here and like, oh man, he dealing with such and such, because that goes back to like, why projecting your pain on people that didn't
Boy, that
have
boy Sam went to college.
had nothing to do with that. You know
That
what I'm
boy
saying?
Sam went to college, man. Boy said, boy, he said wood right there. That boy, and that's what I wanted to get to, man. That's the meat and potatoes
Bringing
of the thing.
bringing that anger for what life is treating you on that side of the
Hmm.
work, then that's so you're gonna be treated accordingly, bro. You can't you can't sit here and wonder why people like you. Well, y'all don't know what I did, but that's we don't know.
Yeah, we
No,
don't know. We
we,
don't know, and you not telling because it's your business, okay? And we still don't know. So, like,
and that ain't not and that it might sound fucked up, but it ain't fucked up. That ain't our fault.
right? We ain't do nothing to deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. And
That
then
ain't our fault. I hate as you got to look at the iris like that, but that ain't our fault.
nah, that there's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that. You know what I'm saying? Because and it's crazy. And I don't know who do you like in the like who do you blame? You know what I'm saying in that situation? You feel me? Do you blame the individual or do you blame the person
Come to
that
work, come to work, treating motherfuckers like a punching bag. That ain't fair. That
nah that nah it's not. It's not. It's not. So I would say, you know what I'm saying,
ain't.
I would blame the individual. You know what I'm saying? Because
It's a choice.
it is a choice. And then
Yeah,
you and you know, we all grown, we all as far as us that listen to the podcast and the people that we deal with are majority adults. I don't think we deal with kids on a daily basis unless they are kids. But the thing about it is, if I'm a grown adult, and you know I struggle with it too. Like I said in the beginning of the podcast, I ain't perfect, but I've been done wrong. Like Sam said, you know what I'm saying. The person I come in contact with, if I'm pissed off, having a bad day, dealing with my bad hand or whatever, it's not that person's fault, especially if I just met this person. I don't know this person. I just work with this person. The only time I deal with this person is at work on a daily basis. Whatever wrong that happened to me, it happened to me, not because of this person. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I would blame the individual because, you know what I'm saying, as an adult, I feel like you should have that knowledge of self and that awareness of self to know that, you know what I'm saying, this individual has not wronged me. You know what I'm saying? My feelings or my having to be an asshole, you know what I'm saying, it has nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? My negative feelings or whatever don't have nothing to do with this person because they didn't do me anything wrong, in a sense. Like Sam said, because that boy went to college. Boy, smart.
Or is it more of a title?
Huh?
Or is it more of a title thing?
That's another deal, man. Because
I, it's,
that's
I think
another.
that's human nature, bro. Cause look at cops. You know what I'm saying? They humans. They deal with at home lives. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker getting a divorce, and he in the field cruising around and see something that might trigger that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this female. I mean, this dude look like the nigga that's messing with my wife. I'm gonna pull over and give him a hard day.
Yeah, that ain't right. That shit ain't right.
Hey, you feel me?
Yeah,
So
that shit ain't right. That man ain't did you nothing. He just looked like the man that did your wife something, so to
right.
speak. Yeah.
So, so
That
say
sounds so bad.
leave it
That
out.
sounds bad, bro.
Don't bring it to work.
Not for
Not
real.
supposed to, but
Being be empathetic, people. Have some empathy. Not like I said in the other podcast. Don't let the snake bite you twice. You know what I'm saying? Show some people some grace, but you know, once they show you who they are, know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like Sam said, them family members that you ain't gonna loan $20. There's a reason you ain't gonna loan them $20.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the whole basis of this podcast is like, people need to be more empathetic of uh not just and not just empathetic. Like you gotta know what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with, and don't bleed on the people that didn't cut you, so to speak. You know what I mean?
But in a case like that don't make you empathetic to what he going through.
Say
You
what?
know,
Say that
I
one
mean,
more time, Sam.
you being pissed off on how you treat him don't make you empathetic of what he going.
Say that one more time.
Him coming through backwards, you getting pissed off.
Uh-huh.
He cannot question you not being empathetic through his
Oh
problem.
yeah. Oh yeah, because he coming at you sideways.
Right.
Like, man, here you bringing the thunder, motherfucker. My mama gonna say I'm cussing too much. I need to stop. Nah, man. One more question. All right, what's like? Okay, I'm trying to reword this question because it says, "What's one practice you do consistently that helps refill your emotional tank?" Okay, what do you do to unwind? I know what Don does. You know what I'm saying? He done flaked on me on the podcast because you know what I'm saying. Or what he do to unwind and recharge and stuff like that. What do you do? Like, you had a rough week. You know what I'm saying? We all know physical. You've had a rough week emotionally. You know what I'm saying? What do you do? You know what I'm saying to refill your emotional tank?
Sam,
Sam, what you got, Sam? Don and delegated you. Probably over there cooking something.
it sound like he doing it now. I heard.
Yeah, what you? Oh, this dude here. we going.
This is not a sponsor, by the way.
It's like I grab me a bottle of that yak, sit back, and attack this couch.
What you say, Don?
I got a lot of things though. It's just being outside to me, soothing. It calms my mind. Cutting the grass, going mud riding. It's a lot of things though. It's not just one thing. I can just sit in the house and be good.
Yeah.
For sure. I know as far as work, my time away is everything to me.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's planning. Like I do a lot of planning. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's planning a trip, planning this year we got a Sweet 16 coming up. Uh, planning the pop-up shop. I don't know why at this time it's tough to find a pop-up shop nowadays, or maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. You know what
I'm
I'm
glad
saying? Listeners, viewers, if y'all know somewhere to go, y'all let me know in the comments. What would you say, Don?
I'm glad you said that. Saturday, Big River. Y'all going?
Huh?
River.
Yeah, Big River in Cleveland.
Big River in Cleveland.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Shit,
We
I'm
going
down with
to
it.
Cleveland Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yeah.
I gotta help my aunt move this
What time?
Saturday.
The whole
I
day?
don't know. She ain't told me yet. I'm waiting on details.
Water park or something, or just
Yeah.
I'll go. I mean, I'll go by all means. I'll go. Ain't nothing going on but WrestleMania. I'll go by all means. We gonna play it by ear. I ain't gonna say no. We gonna play it by ear.
All right.
But nah. But I mean, other stuff that I do. Let me see. I don't know. For me, a big thing for me is what I hold near and dear is whatever's aggravating me. If I could separate myself from it at some point in time, I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? If work is stressing me out, as long as I get to go home.
oh,
What's
okay,
up?
okay. I hear you. Jay.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, what you didn't understand?
No. I was looking at what Don was talking about.
Oh, 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 okay. Nah, but that's my thing, man. You know, I
So you
just
mean
I'm like Don. I'm like what happened?
Sam?
Yeah,
What?
what besides your big bottle of Henny, motherfucker, what else you got? What else you do, man, to refill your emotional battery?
I'm gonna just say black phone. My baby Jr. Know.
I hate it. I hate this. That's yeah, for me too. Shoot, me too. My child. Everybody that know me know my child is a comedian, and you know what I'm saying, just being able to spend time with her and her mama sometimes. is that's a I don't know, man. Just being able to decompress and detach from aggravating situations. I would
Heck yeah.
say that's it for me. You know what I'm saying? I go home, like I get to go home, like you know what I'm saying. Somebody got me in a situation. I get to go home after this. All right, cool. Let's go through the bullshit. I get to go home after this. So I take solace in my solitude. You know what I'm saying? But I think we done gone on quite a while. I know Sam got a big game to play. Uh Don looked tired.
Sam,
I appreciate y'all. I just want to say this, man. I appreciate y'all getting on here with me again, man, and just you know
running it.
be hell yeah,
And
running it, man. Like I know we didn't. I don't. I'm not gonna say I don't care. Like I like when we kind of go off topic and stuff because I like being authentic. You know what I'm saying? I like being real. You know what I'm saying? So whether we go off on a tangent or not, it don't matter to me. Uh, but I want to appreciate y'all for taking time out y'all schedules. Sam was on the phone with his baby and was probably finna
Bruh,
cuddle up next to Crystal.
nah, over there on the haunted toll road. I should have stayed.
What you said, Don?
I was way over there on the haunted toll road picking up a lawnmower.
Golly.
Yeah, man, it was a bust,
I,
bro. Like I said, I staying at home. But
worth it.
it wasn't even worth it. Price was worth it, but the lawnmower wasn't worth
So you left it. Did you get it or you?
where you
it.
be
Nah,
finding these things at, dude?
I left it, bro. It was brand new though. It's brand new, bro. But nah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad. It was
Sorry to
bad.
hear that, son. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
See, they ain't no Reggie study.
he,
Don't
Reggie
cut
know
it.
it. Man, they ain't no Reggie know it. Shit. You ain't finna hoodwink and bamboozle me.
Oh, bro, I had it on the trail and everything. Like, oh, hold up, nah, that's all right. That's
he was like, Don was over there. Is that gas? I smell
bro.
gas.
Come on,
Nah,
quick.
man, but y'all got anything to say to the people before we ditch off and end the podcast?
Nah,
They be
Nothing.
they be alright.
Nah, they be fine. Well, I want to say this, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would like everybody to be mindful, you know what I'm saying, of just how they moving through the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, everybody that you come in contact with, you know what I'm saying, that didn't do you wrong, don't deserve to, you know what I'm saying? What am I trying to say? Bleed on the people that cut you. Shit. You know what I'm
did
saying?
Pretty
anybody
much.
Don't bleed. Don't you know what I'm saying? Don't bleed on everybody, man. Bleed on the person that cut you.
don't paint everybody with the same brush.
Don't paint everybody with the same brush.
Everybody,
Everybody don't fit the same mold. Everybody's an individual.
they don't.
Treat everybody accordingly, not the
Exactly.
same.
If the glove don't fit, let's quit.
We must have quit.
Straight up.
Nah, man. But if you made it this far in the podcast, man, again, man, I encourage you to like, share, subscribe. You know, uh, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? We love to hear from you. Let us know what you like to hear. You know what I'm saying? Going forward. I know on next week's podcast we're gonna be talking about. It's kind of gonna be like a little bit of a debate. It's gonna be an interesting podcast next week, man. We're gonna be talking about supporting black business. We got a friend of ours who's on the other side of that spectrum. And, he kind of gonna give us our take about it. You never know. He might convince Don. I don't know.
I don't know. We're
But
gonna see.
yeah, but we gonna see. We gonna see, man. But next week we gonna talk about the importance of supporting black business. And we gonna have our little opposition, and we might have a little fun too, because
Pros
we
and the
got
cons.
another get, huh?
The pros and the cons.
The pros and the cons, yeah. And Sam, we might have Happy. We might have Happy on here,
Oh,
man.
much.
We might have Happy on the podcast. For those who don't know who Happy is, well, you gonna find out. Let's just leave it at that, Sam. They gonna find out. You gonna find out who Happy is.
Parental
Parental advisory.
is a
For real,
vibe.
it's gonna be a good podcast. It's gonna be a real good podcast. I can't
Rated
wait.
R. Rated R for viewers.
Rated R for viewers. This is not like when I'm putting it up on YouTube. This is not for kids.
Nah, for real.
This is not for kids. If your kids is watching it, turn it off. But nah, man. But we're gonna be talking about why it's important. The importance of supporting black business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. That's it. That's all. But like I said again, bros, I appreciate y'all, man. Uh, yeah. I guess we out, man. We out. I appreciate y'all. I'm tired. We getting off. Holla at y'all. I'm waiting for Sam to do the thing. Holla at y'all.